I feel a great sense of joy whenever I see someone resonate with a spiritual book, and they invariably have an aha moment, and they usually utter something like, "Oh man, I got work to do." And that is certainly an appropriate realization, but it is also a realization with a double meaning. So many people think that they have to accomplish something special to enter the kingdom, and that, my friends, is 100% false. If you feel you need to do some work, it is that work that will enable you to live more freely and unattached to the 3D reality of this life. But it is not a requirement for entrance to your Father's house. Remember, you were born magnificent and pure, and if you want to soften some of those rough edges, then by all means do so. Archangel Michael, the Law of One, and many other spiritual texts speak of the 51% rule, that your goal should ultimately be 51% in service to others as opposed to service to self. 51% is the tipping point, and that is given for us to understand and evaluate our lives up to this point in a journey. And I will say this again. Your journey is yours alone. It is not your mandate to lift your brother or sister up. It is your journey to lift yourself up, and at the same time, by example, as in the example life of Christ, you will lift those around you. So many waste so much energy judging and trying to control the lives of others in their quest for angelic brownie points. And sorry, darling, that's not going to happen. Embrace, engage, absorb the wisdom of the ages for the pure love of the learning and wisdom, but at the same time know that your entrance into the kingdom is guaranteed by the love of your Father. Your life, your response to life, is a choice and always has been. If you are still struggling to get your sea legs in the tumult of the world, ask the Holy Spirit for guidance. You possess, through your multiple incarnations, all of the wisdom you need to navigate this world. It is not a process of learning, it is a process of remembering. And do not turn to orthodox avenues to get answers to questions that they have never been able to formulate for themselves. It is truly a new paradigm, and the sooner you recognize that and begin to work within the new energy, the happier you will be in this life. By living your life the way you want to live is to invite other members of your soul family to find you and enable you to live the life of harmony that you were meant to live. If you're in a stressful environment now, figure out what the underlying issues are, solve them, and move on. If you run away from them, they will follow you on your life journey until the issues are faced and resolved, and then you can move on with any so-called baggage. I have a personal saying that pretty much exemplifies my opinion on life, and it is this: I know who I am. God knows who I am. Who do I need to impress? You? We take this to the most extreme understanding of metaphysical thought, and there is God and you. God had one Son, and that is you. You expressed into billions of expressions in millions of worlds. So any energy wasted on the rabble is energy that could be focused on your life and the understanding of your relationship with the Father. And I tell you right now, the Bible is not the story of your Father in creation. You are far grander than you could possibly imagine. Your story is far more beautiful than the little mind can currently comprehend. And you notice I said currently. For all that the Father has is mine. And what does that tell you? Yes, you are the heir to the kingdom, but remember this, that gods can only speak to gods. Those lost in the world of Caesar cannot hear the instructions of the Father for now. For soon, my child, the story will come to an end. And as you stand surveying your lifetimes in all your glory and brilliance, you will both laugh and cry. You will laugh at the magnificence of what you truly are and cry at the ignorance that was yours for so long. Break free of that which now restrains you and live a life worthy of the Son of God. And live, my child. Live as your Father would have you live. So be it.